I regret to inform you, but after 15 years of working here on and off, it's now my time to leave. You see, here's the thing. 18 months ago, my son moved 350 miles away. I went from seeing him nearly every day to only once a month, and I could only see him on weekends or school holidays. Because it'll now cost me a lot more money to be able to go and see him, I've had to drop in a lot more shifts, going from 50 hours a week up to 60 and 70 hours a week. Over the last 12 months, I got burnt out. I was sat there in the van one day after a night shift. I can't do this anymore. I'm too burnt out with work, passions, hobbies, seeing everybody that I need to see. I'm destroyed. It was at that point I decided something needs to change. I could no longer drive tired and exhausted because I was working so many hours. I had a very unrestful night's sleep that night, trying to come up with ideas on how I could not need to work so much, but also see my son a lot more. There's only one way out, and it's not a good way. You see, here's the plan. If I work 8 months, up my hours for only 8 months, that's it, just 8 more months, and I can take any extra cash that I earn and save it. But whilst I'm living these 8 months, I can try and reduce my outgoing costs again to save more money, whilst also trying to spend a little bit more time perfecting my videos, getting better at making videos, better at editing videos. Then more people will like those videos, subscribe to the videos, and eventually I can try and turn this social media into a full-time job, and I won't need to work. That's the plan. 8 months, that's it. February the 13th being my birthday, that being the deadline for this course. I have to make everything fall into place by February the 13th to make it worthwhile for me. There were a few additional surprises en route. My work opened up a new depot in Milton Keynes and offered me a bit more money to go and work down there for a short while. That bit more money, while still working the mega amount of hours, just made the savings grow that little bit quicker. You see, the idea of the savings was just simply to have a backup plan. Some months won't be as financially beneficial as other months, so I need to have a safety backup just in case. While spending all my time in my van out creating the videos, or out down in Milton Keynes or any other depot working, I noticed I wasn't spending any time at home. So what did I do? I got rid of my home. That would make the savings account grow even quicker. It was getting so close to the figure that I wanted to have saved in the bank. Then I got given the opportunity of working Christmas Day at an extremely good wage. That was it. Once I got that wage, I was confident enough to be able to have the backing to do these videos full time. I get to see my son a lot more. I get to do the adventures that I want. The hard work, the effort, the countless sleepless nights, the countless being tired is going to be all made worthwhile from now. And I am hugely grateful for the opportunities you've given me to allow me to make more money, to be able to follow my dreams and passions. Many thanks, Richard. Work asked me to stay an extra couple of days, and I wasn't too bothered about that. My mentality was, yes, I've got the money in the bank. Yes, the videos are doing really, really well because everybody's liking and subscribing, and it's absolutely amazing. But those extra 2 days of wages, I'll be able to buy my son a zoo membership, because we love going out to the zoos, and every time I go and see him, I won't have the money to splurge like I used to be able to. So having the membership, it's just going to make doing activities a little bit easier. Now, because I am tired, I am burnt out, I am absolutely exhausted, I figured I'm going to drive down the day before, halfway down, and park up in a forest. You've got a forest just there, parked here, and I fell asleep, I kid you not, 8 o'clock last night. It was midday before I woke up. And I can imagine it's going to be like that for about a week, just catching up on sleep. I can be able to put more time into my body, get a little bit fitter. I can keep on top of my sleep. All the stuff that happens to you when you're tired and burnt out is absolutely insane. I have got killer psoriasis all over my hair. I wonder if that'll go as well. Anyway, let's go to Norfolk to see Jacob.
Can't wait to see his face when he sees me.
I need to go get some fuel. How much do you reckon that's going to cost? Well, that's basically my week's rent. I only put 70 quid in. I thought that'll do me for this week. Time to wait for him to finish school now. I've got an hour to wait. Because Jacob has school tomorrow, I've only got him for one afternoon, so we went to the soft play.
Doesn't that feel so nice?
That's cool, isn't it? Look.
After that, we decided it was time to go get some food. Now, because I am trying to save a little bit of money, normally we'd just splurge on our Mackies. No, not today. We've got to go Tesco's get some food. We just pulled up right by the beach. It's dark, so you can't really see anything. But this is what we got from shopping, because it's tea time. Got some frozen chips, because Jacob loves his chips. A couple of boxes of chili cheese bites, because I'm addicted to them. Milk, brew. I remember these as a kid when they first come out, paprika Pringles. So it'll be interesting to see how cool they actually are. I have to guarantee they don't taste the same. Juice, because I ran out of juice. Mac and cheese, pasta, because I've always, every time I go, I always pick one up just to chuck it in the cupboard. We've got some Monster Munch Giants for Jacob, and he's got a prime bottle. Which one is it?
Tropical Punch.
Whatever makes him happy. For cooking though, we've got the air fryer. We lift the plugs up under there, plug the plugs straight into there. Air fryer turns on and we fill it up and cook the food. We messed up. The power bank to power the 240 electrics has ran out. It ran out halfway through the chips. I should have charged it, I forgot all about it. So we're going to go to Mackey's. That's the only food that we can have really. Let's go to Mackey's. That's just my luck, isn't it? But I can't complain, the food was half decent. Jacob enjoyed it. We dropped him back off to his mum's house for the night so he can prepare for school the next day. And we drove down to our park up. And this park up is pitch black. There's a pub over there that's always shut. And it looks a nice pub as well. And public toilets over there, but they're never used. It's just, I'll show you this park up in the morning. I actually stumbled across this park up last time I was down here. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to use it again. And maybe another time before I can confidently say this is a good spot for off-grid. I mean, there's a big ass Norfolk Broad lake over there. It's got a load of boats on it, but I can also refill me fresh water, and I think there's even electric hookups over there. So I'll head over there in the morning, see if my electric hookup cable will reach as far as them. It's only donation to be able to do it, but I might be able to charge up my power bank with that as well. Tomorrow night we're on a campsite. The problem I've had down here through the winter is everything shuts down for the season. The winter season, all the campsites, all the holiday parks that we like to stay on with Jacob, so he's always got activities to do, they're just closed. I found a campsite. It's a beachside campsite, so that should be quite nice if the weather holds up quite well. But I'm going to get my head down because I am absolutely shattered. Now, because I am burnt out, I want to make sure I stock up on my sleep, really catch up on all the sleep that I've missed. So I'm going with the earplugs tonight. Check these out. Hearprotek Dream Comfort Noise Reduction Earplugs. They're a comfortable earplug designed to give you a good night's sleep, deleting the sounds of traffic passing by, people pulling up next to you, slamming their car doors, and loud neighbours. They can really reduce the noise, giving you an absolute blissful night's sleep. It comes with a couple of different size earbuds, which was quite funny because I found a difference in my ears because of these. They're a squidgy material, so they fit really comfortable inside your ear with no bother when you are asleep. And they come out of your ears just as easily as when they went in your ears. 2 pairs come in the pack and they come in a hard case for you to be able to store safely. The thing is, while I was working nights, I was using these through the day while I was sleeping, because around Milton Keynes, you could only really park in certain areas, and they were mainly car parks. If you were doing a weekend night shift and you were there on a Saturday or a Sunday morning when everyone's going out to those locations, you're hearing cars slammed doors and people walking around, and it was just really hard to sleep. So that's when I got these. There is a left and right orientation. I found out something rather strange. Now, it comes with all the different size earbuds you need. Now, these are the 2 that I regularly use. One side, this side, my left side, is actually a medium size. My right side is actually a large. It's a random one. Comes with the full instructions on how to actually choose which one is perfect for you. And yeah, I found my left is a medium, my right is a large. It's bizarre. I just store them inside the little case that it comes with, and I just chuck them in the side. And every night when I feel like I'm going to need them, I just grab them, whack them in, boof, I'm out cold for the night. You get 2 pairs in the box that comes with all the different sizes, everything you need, the cheapest chips. I'll leave all the links down in the description down below. I'd highly recommend them. Good night, guys. It's the morning. I don't think I explained to you why I dropped Jacob off last night. Now, that's solely because when we're off grid, I don't like the thought of Jacob being completely off grid with me, solely for he's autistic. So if something happens through the night, we get moved off or something happens, it'll scare him and he won't want to stay in the van with me. The problem is, the van is the only thing for me. So when Jacob's with me, I like to go on a campsite or something like that. We convert those 2 seats there into a single bed. I'll show you that one later because we're actually on a campsite later. It's the morning. All the windows are steamed up and fogged up because I've had the heating on all night. I'm gonna have a little shave and then I'll take you for a little walk around, just around here, just to show you what's around. Then I'm probably gonna have to go off shopping, have some breakfast, have a cup of tea, and then go pick him up from school and head off to the campsite. Apparently this one's a beach campsite. It's right on a beach apparently, so I'm hoping the weather cheers up. It's been chucking it down all night. We've got the Karcher out to be able to do the windows. How good does that work? Face looks a little bit better now, doesn't it? I'm nice and clean. There's some toilets over there. I want to go check them out before I go for a little wander. Because I've stayed here now twice just to sort of get a gist of it, and there's public toilets over there. I've never been in them. No, they're not too bad. Nice and clean. God, doesn't the van look good. I want some lights for the front of it though. But you can see the lake just down there. I do love information boards. There's loads of details on there. So we are here. I've got a wildlife centre up there, so I might go and have a look at that another day. I haven't really got the time today, but that's an idea. I think the ducks remember me from last time. Last time I fed them. Let's get... Look at how cool that is. Dead choppy out there. I found some granola in the van. I just had to come down and feed them. Have you seen some of these ducks? Look at that one over there. It's like dead blonde and stuff. Look at that one there. I'm going to call him Bob. Like the video if you like Bob. Look at that, electric hookup and water for just a donation. It's been raining all night. Last time I was down in this location on this road, it was flooded and it wasn't even raining that much. So I'm kind of scared to see what it's going to be like. I mean, I've got my Rogues and my all-terrain tyres and stuff, so I should be able to get through. I think this spot here was one of the flooded areas and it doesn't look that bad at the minute. Looks like the trees are starting to come down though, so I'm glad I could get out of that spot. I think this one might have been a spot as well, right at the bottom of the bridge. Look at how narrow that road is to get out, and I can't even see around the corner. Let's just hope a local doesn't come flying around the corner and get me, because I'm a bit big. I'm fitting in the full lane. You can see the roadsides where people have had to dart in the corners, but nobody came. It doesn't look like it's flooded yet. I may have spoke a bit too soon, I think. Mother of God. Crap. That's flooded. Let's get out and have a little nosy. Look, see, there's the road, there's the van, and that is a solid flood. I don't even know how far around it goes either. Should we just risk it? I was definitely overthinking that. I think I've just seen too many videos of cars getting stuck. So we're on the road now. We're going to head down, get some shopping, go pick up little man, head round to the campsite and see what that's all about. I mean, I think it's about a 45-minute drive to the campsite, but then when we're at the campsite, there's loads of amenities and things to do around there. So we might go and have a play with that. We might just have a chilled night in and scoff our faces with junk food and have a bit of a movie night. We'll go down and see the beach because apparently it's right by a beach. Hopefully the weather stays a bit better, and hopefully I've got a hard standing campsite pitch because I don't really fancy going on a mud in 3.5 ton van after all this weather. Doesn't suit my style. It wasn't long before we got onto the site. We got quite a large hard standing pitch with electric hookup. I'll tell you what, this little site ain't too bad. Like I say, the only reason we're on this one is because our normal one closes through the winter, sorry. We're just behind that hedge there. We've come through that little barrier just there, and then if we turn around, you've got a fence down there. Apparently there's steps going down to the sea there, so we're all excited. We're going to go for a look just before daylight fades away. It's not a long walk, it's only like 5 minutes, but tag. You got me. Oh, what?
Yes, let's go over there.
Oh yeah, well we've got to watch the mud because it's quite muddy. It's been raining all day, so come over this way and then go around to it. But that's like a proper beach as well. I was
Look at that massive tide pool.
Oh my God, there is a big tide pool down there, isn't there? Oh, and there's loads of like rivers and paths and stuff down there. Whoa, that's actually really cool. Looks dead industrial that way, but yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm happy with that. That's good. Let's go down the steps. Now, on the steps, you've got to be careful, okay, little man, because
there's a little puddle.
Yeah, the little puddle's nothing compared to how slippy the wood's going to be. Okay.
I'm just gonna hold on.
Yeah, just hold on. That's the best thing. That's pretty cool, to be fair. Look at that.
I'll try to throw it through this.
Go on then. This is why I've done this. I'll be able to spend time with little dude, have a great time, have a laugh like we used to back when he lived up north. Here he goes again. Yeah, this is cool. But we've got a bit of a downside. The clouds, it looks like it's going to come in. It looks like it's going to be brutal. Even up by the campsite. That's the only piece of blue sky we've got just there. The rest of it looks mean. So we're going to spend a little bit of time down here. Then we're going to head up to the... You want to head back up to the van?
Yeah.
Food time?
Yep.
What do you want for food tonight?
Chips.
Chips. Again, 3, 2, 1, go! Splash. Meow. Splash. Yeah. Oh, that was a weird one. There's something on the land over there. It's sort of there. I don't know what it is. We're going to go and explore that one tomorrow. We've got a boat over there on the horizon. The waves are absolutely mammoth. And I'm knackered from climbing these stairs. Are you knackered, little man?
Yep.
It's hard work, those steps.
Yep.
Light's starting to fade now, so we're going to head back and get the van set up for the night. That means doing the electric hookup and setting up the single bed ready for little dude just there. There's the electric hookup done. It goes into the back, and the way I've got it done is I've got it plugged into my electric power bank. Then from there I've got an extension lead which goes through into the front so we can plug the air fryer into that. In the back we've got the big bag that's got some bedding in it. We've got 2 bits of foam, and on the back door we've got this table. The table goes onto these little wooden struts on the side. Just goes down, fits perfectly. They go on top of there. Then the bed sheet goes all the way across. The bedding goes on. Jacob sleeps well. And that's that done. Nice, cosy. He's got a fluffy blanket. He's got his normal quilt, pillows, the lot. He loves it. Right, so now it's time for food. We've got chips going in the air fryer first. There's some chili cheese bites for me. Then Jacob wants to get this. He doesn't like pineapple, but he saw a trick on YouTube where we can crush the pineapple up by rolling it. So I'm actually going to try that to see if that works. That's after food though, so I'll whack that just over there. I'll have that, then we'll have that. Then we're going to watch a movie, see if we can find one on the tablet, and just have a good chilled out night, won't we? Gotta admit, this is the life. Chili cheese bites, he's got his big plate of chips. Life's pretty good. So with the pineapple, what we've got to do first is twist the top off, isn't it? So we twist the top off.
Pretty hard.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant that somewhere. We're in a sunside place, so I'm going to plant that. So I'm going to keep that nice and safe. Then what do we do with this piece? Look at how nice it looks inside. What do we do with this piece? We put it down like that, yeah?
Yeah, and then roll it back and forth 15 times.
And we have to press down really hard?
Yeah.
Oh, I can feel it cracking underneath me.
Yeah, that's... If you feel it cracking, that's when the spikes start cracking. 3...
I can feel it.
4... Oh, I see juice coming out. 5... 4... I'm at 5, maybe. 6... 7...
I can feel how it's gone dead squishy.
8,
I thought it was just a case of pull one out. I don't know. Are we doing this wrong? Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's gone dead soft now, so I mean it should be okay.
Can I feel it?
Go on then.
Oh yeah, it has gone squishy.
There you go. So
Now I think you pulled out the spikes.
But the thing is though, I can't. I can see how I can grab them.
I'll grab it for you.
But you can't see. Oh yeah, you grab. But that spike. Oh, I can see it moving.
So can I.
But I can't get a good enough grip on it. I'm going to get a kniff because I can't say that word on YouTube. And this one, I'm going to try and get this one out. So punch that one. Oh, it's leaking all the fluid and goo and stuff.
Ooh.
There we go. Oh, it's like proper pouring out. Look. Oh, I forgot which one I've just...
Yeah, it was that one. Yeah, and then you pull out the spike at this point. Oh. 3, 2.
No, I can't get it out. I can't do it. Am I doing this wrong? Let us know in the comments down below.
Oh, it's got the juices.
Yeah, and now I think we should... Oh, look at that.
Did you see that juice?
That was super cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, then you grab... Oh, look at that.
We have mangled this to...
Look at that juice.
Are you going to try and drink it, little man?
I'll try a bit.
All right, then.
Never tried pineapple.
There you go. See, there's only a little dribble in there. See what you think of it.
It's too sour.
Right, well, this isn't working, so I'm just going to cut it up, okay?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I want it somewhere.
Now we're just going to waste the night away with a bit of Hotel Transylvania. Good morning. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. The sun's only just starting to come up nicely out the window. at that for a beautiful view from a campsite. Looks a bit moody over there, but it's coming down nice. We've got the Ridge Monkey toast on the go. Oh yes, look at that. That's coming together nicely. Jacob's watching his tablet. The beds are all made. And we're starting to plan today's adventures. Doesn't the van look amazing just sat there? That's the problem, you can't fit in normal car parks. So we've had to go in the coach park and then go and get special permission to be able to park there. We headed off to a local zoo called Banam Zoo. We love this one because it's part of a zoo chain. So you've got Banam Zoo and Africa Alive. They both do amazing conservation sort of work. We had a good look around. First stop had to be the tropical house because we're both enthusiasts when it comes to exotic animals. Even got a sloth up in the corner just there. Then we went outside and saw the howler monkeys. These are amazing, and this zoo is amazing because they let the animals free roam. You can see a big ladder going up into the tree. This is for the howler monkeys. They can come out of their enclosure, go up into the trees. Granted, they are sort of isolated to the trees, but this is the noise. Next stop had to be a penguin walk, for you can walk through the penguin enclosure. There wasn't too many penguins out and about. It was early in the morning. It was cold. Granted, they like the cold, so I don't know why they didn't like this. There was a few just plodding about, going in and out their little hides. Then over to the cheeky monkeys. Watch them get fed, which was absolutely amazing to see them interact. He's just gone running off saying, "There's a red panda!" That's his favourite animal, so let's go check this out. Where is it?
Look up high.
Look up high?
Yeah, look up high.
Oh, yeah.
There's meant to be 3 in here.
Jacob, should we go in the wallaby walkthrough? I wonder if we will see... What animal do you think we'll see in the wallaby walkthrough?
Obviously, wallabies.
Obviously. The sign says we can't get in until 12 o'clock, so we're going to go and have a look at the flamingos. They're cool, aren't they? Yeah. Can you stand on one leg? Oh, yeah. Oh, that one was flapping his wings. They're so cool.
Oh my god.
We actually got a membership for this place because the membership goes towards their conservation. It's absolutely amazing. Look at how close you can get to some of these animals and watch them interact just with their own habitat when they have a poo. No zoo visit is a zoo visit without going to the giraffe house. Again, you can get proper up close and personal on multiple levels here. We're around by the bird section. You've got loads of enclosures for loads of birds. There's a couple of macaws over there. Someone's taught it how to say, "All right, geezer." Back over towards some reptiles because we both absolutely fascinated by reptiles, but we didn't quite understand that we were in the presence of royalty. Have you seen this, Jacob? Your Buckingham Palace. There's a bug hotel, but it's called Buckingham Palace.
As a member here, we get cheap discounts inside the cafe, so we've just come in.
Coffee.
I'm having cheese and... No, what am I having? Sausage and chips?
No, sausage roll.
Sausage roll and chips. What are you having?
Just normal chips.
Look how good that looks. Even Jacob's is cool. Well and truly stuffed now. That's going to keep me going for a while. You see, oh, look at these orange birds down here, Jacob. So get this. I think they're orange, but I'm colourblind. You tell me.
They're red.
What do you think? What is it? Jacob says they're red.
They are.
I say they're orange. I don't know. Look at that one with the funny beak on its head over there.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool. But we've got the snow leopard just over there and the camels. Let's go over and see them.
Oh,
He's proper hyped up because he's just seen the snow leopard. They're his favourite animal. Can you see it all the way down there? That looks like he's going to walk all the way past us, Jacob. Oh, I hope so. Look how beautiful he is. Oh, just look at how big his paws are. Hello, buddy. Wow. What's your name, mate? Are you Bob? He's Bob. Every animal's called Bob, Jacob. Hello, mate. Look how small he is. Hey, Jacob, there's cheetahs over here. Should we go and have a look at the cheetahs? Look at him. He's just sat there looking all cool. He's looking at you, Jacob. I think he thinks you're a meal. What do big cats eat?
Meat.
And what are you made out of?
Meat.
Oh,
there's a new arrival.
Oh, is there? New arrival. We are delighted to announce the arrival of a male cheetah, the 23rd of November. So that's arrived from Africa Alive. So the male cheetah from Africa Alive has come here. Do you remember Africa Alive? They were building a new cheetah enclosure.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the one from that cheetah enclosure that's come here.
I think they've quarantined it in this enclosure.
That's a big word.
Up here.
Quarantined. Look at the cheetah over there.
Yeah.
Look, Jacob, he's coming dead close. Oh, he's coming up to you.
Whoa.
How cool is that? Hello, mate. I love the fact this time of year in zoos, the animals are just so active. You go in the summer and they're all just fast asleep. We even got to see the tiger cubs playing around with a disused Christmas tree. How cool is that? We just saw the time and thought, oh, that Wallaby walkthrough thing is actually open now. It's open 12 to whatever. So we're going to go and have a look through there. Then we'll come back and do the camels. You having a good day?
Yep.
Yep.
It's open 12 to 1.
12 to 1. Oh,
Yeah.
so we better hurry up then, 'cause it's nearly 1. We just got to walk back through the flamingo house. And when we get to the top, that's where we're going to see the Wallaby walkthrough. I just picked up a flamingo feather from off the floor just here. Look, they're just there. That'll go with my massive collection of feathers and memories. Yeah, it's open. It's open. Sweet. Are they all the names of all the ones that are in here?
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, we've got kangaroos in here too. There is.
Wallaroo.
Wallaroo. Wow, let's go in and have a look then. Press the button. Yeah, it's quite cool that you can just walk through these areas and the animals are just free roam. That's one thing I like about here. Jacob, you like them here, don't you? Because there's one right all the way over there. They just like to let some of the animals roam free. The howler monkeys up in the trees, these guys, the lemurs. It's great. Oh, Jacob. Look at that. That's cool. He looks so cool, doesn't he? He's just sat there loving the sun, that's all that is. They're all out sunbathing today, aren't they? Here's a little useless information for you, Jacob.
Yeah.
So, come here. Do you know, right, there's a big lake up in Scotland called Loch Lomond.
Yeah.
It's a massive, massive lake, and they've got islands on it, little tiny islands.
Yeah.
And they used to have somebody own that island. Lady something or other she was called. And she loved wallabies that much that she imported them and put them onto this island. And to this day now, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years later, you can still kayak onto that island and go and see the wallabies that are there. How cool would that be? Kayaking or paddleboarding over to the island on Loch Lomond and then going to see the wallabies while camping on the island. It's all allowed. Found a nice little woodland walk. It looks quite nice. Anyway, check this out. See? It's quite cool. Apparently there's deer around as well, so it'd be nice to see. That's quite cool. They've got a big shipping rope and they've just buried it half in the ground for us to walk over. That saves us trampling around. Look at all the stuff. That's so cool out there, Jacob. Like a proper woodlandy walk, isn't it? We saw a few of the deer just laying up by the side of the fence getting some sun. Then we went back to the tropical house to check out the sloth. I love this animal, but you've got to come sort of midday when it's actually woken up to be able to see him moving around. They've got all these structures around to actually climb on for it, but it always chooses the metal beams on the roof. Then we headed back to the campsite for our tea. We're back on the campsite, got me coffee, swivel seats to turn around. Jacob's over there doing some colouring and watching his tablet. And we've had a little bit of unfortunate news, and it's sort of put a bit of a downer, but we're going to turn it into a positive like we always do here. You see, when I first started YouTube, it was 6 years ago now, maybe even 7 years ago. Anyway, we used to have some reptiles. We used to have a bearded dragon and a corn snake, and through keeping them, you learn, you do your research, you go onto YouTube. We stumbled across Brian Barczyk and all of his. We found his channel when he was at just over 100,000 subscribers. He's now on 5 million subscribers, over 5 million subscribers, so he's done really well for himself. But through watching him and the way he looks at life and just how he can put anything as positive and be a real influence on everybody. He was an influence on me because he was the one who started me onto YouTube. He was the reason I started YouTube way back when I used to do the reptile channel. And that's closing in on 50,000 subscribers now. And I haven't published on that for a long time. Solely because I don't have the house no more. I don't have the animals no more. Life events, I couldn't do that. So I didn't do that anymore. But I'm still going to be uploading on that channel through like zoo tours and stuff like that. That's a different story altogether. Anyway, he's grown and grown, always shown positivity, always shown an influence to everybody, and influenced me really well. To this day, I still try and turn every negative into a positive, as you probably already know. And he's coming towards the end of his, can't say because Jacob's over there. But anyway, he's suffering from cancer really, really bad. And he's just done a goodbye video on his channel. And it broke me a bit. So, yeah, it's not nice to see him like that after being so positive. It's not, I wouldn't say he looked like he was giving up. More like he was just accepting what was coming. Yeah, we're going to sit down later, binge watch some of his old videos. Just because you could just, I don't want to remember him how he is now, more how he was. I don't know. I'm hoping. You see, he got his inspiration from Steve Irwin. He passed it down to Brian and a few others. They've created loads of content online and spread that influence through loads of others. I'm one of those others from Brian. And it's just gone on and on and on. So I'm hoping I can inspire a load of you guys to just follow your dreams and do whatever you want. It doesn't matter if you've got the money or not. It doesn't matter anything in life. As long as you're happy and do whatever you want. We're not even going to film anymore. We're just going to go and binge watch, have a cracking night's sleep. Good morning. It's another morning. We had a great morning. We just chilled out, went down to the beach, had some breakfast, and now we've come down to Africa Alive. This is just a day out we're going to have before I drop him back off to his mum, and then I start heading back up north. Check out them. You can't probably see them. There's 2 bat-eared foxes in there. They're pretty cool, but we're going to leave it like that for you guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're new around here, please subscribe. Peace out.